Good evening, ladies. Tonight's topic, again, very close to my heart. Why? It is something that I believe was very relevant for my mom's health and health problems actually she had. And I wrote down a little bit, what came up into my head immediately after reading all kinds of articles about it. And if you want to get these articles to read yourself in detail and research this much better, please let me know and I'll send you all the links that I have and whatever you want. I've been obsessive about this a little bit too, like everything. I just get into my mind into something and then I have to do research in detailed. So mammograms tonight. I don't know how many you had, but maybe this information is relevant to you and will make you understand something better or actually even maybe prevent something. I don't know, your call. So one thing that I was always, talking and with my breast cancer patients, right? A lot of them in the last 9 years. One thing beside unhealthy lifestyle or some emotional trauma, they all had also, mammograms done to them. A lot of them, right? Most of them, that's how they discovered the breast cancer. And this is the problem, right? Overdiagnosis. So they detect cancer even, in the screenings that otherwise women in a lifetime would not have it or discover it. And these false positives then cause anxiety and fear. That mindset can, if you really believe that something's wrong with you, it might become wrong with you. We're very powerful mindset creatures, right? You know probably about that. And then of course this radiation injury, that is real. So over the last few decades, our radiation exposure has been severely increased, doubled actually. And mostly it's because of the medical scans, for instance CT scans that are, just before to go more into this, I want to drop here information that, we all develop cancers all the time in our lifetime. Every day you develop cancers, yet your body is able to self-heal them if your digestive system and your lymphatic system work perfectly. And of course, if you're living a healthy lifestyle, right? A lot of sun, a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, daily walks, movement, and so on. We all know that various x-rays, Wi-Fi, CT scans actually break DNA, believe it or not. Angiograms, even ultrasounds, and this is something that I actually notice even myself. When you're pregnant and you have a scan, ultrasound, the baby will go away, will turn away, will go away, will try and kind of go away from the ultrasound, which is quite interesting. Babies are not stupid, right? They know what they're doing. And then, of course, mammograms also cause DNA damages because we discovered this from white blood cells drawn from women right after. Okay, it's not good, right? So it does something to them that's not positive. So the risk of radiation-induced breast cancer for mammograms, x-rays, is 4 times worse than previously estimated. That's a scary information. And no trial has ever shown an overall mortality benefit from screening mammograms. Thus, if there's a determinal effect of radiation exposure from mammography, even a small effect could offset the benefits. So basically, the benefit, I know pretty much I think the lemon is not worth the squeeze. If English is my 5th language, so I don't know if that's the right expression. But you know what? I personally would not do them and I don't do them, even if I'm 50, I never had a mammogram done, because I don't think it would help me. Even if I would discover that I have a breast cancer, I would immediately go on juice fast or eat only fruit and get some herbs and, try and live even healthier lifestyle. So it doesn't matter even. And then the earlier you start the screening, the higher the risk. So younger you are when you start these screenings, more you're exposed, to this radiation that can then cause breast cancer later. And then, of course, women with large breasts, they have to do more screenings. They're even more exposed to these radiations and carry additional risk, of course. So one thing that I also think here, it's about breast enhancements, right? Plastic surgery, because you have this foreign material in your body, nanoplastics, all kinds of, chemicals could be released, then, perforations through your skin can be also problematic. And then you have mammogram, like when you squeeze, it's just scary. To me, it's just like thinking about it, the process, it just scares me, And then my mom did them yearly against my recommendation and advice, because I just hearing about them freaks me out, because she said it's extremely painful. And she had very large breasts, despite the very tiny constitution, and it's scary, right? She started doing them at 35. I'm 50 now. I never had any mammogram, but she had every year since 35. And then she got colon and ovarian cancer, third stage, and nobody in her family had cancers. Nobody, okay? And her lifestyle was pretty decent as well. She was actually plant-based most of the time, I would say, and then vegetarian of her life. So, there were some other things in play. I think it's also exposure to glyphosate. So I can go on about that, but I think this is partially also fault, that she got this third stage colon and ovarian cancer at age 59. I basically helped her heal it in 8 months naturally. But of course, it's a long-term process. This is long time, right? To be just eating only fruits and drinking only fruit juices, right? So not an easy process to heal, but of course it's doable. And also, you have to work on your mindset, on your emotional traumas and all this stuff. But I think mammograms are definitely, like, for me, no-go. And, girls, just take care of your health and no fear. I think fear is the one, even if you're diagnosed with breast cancer, you have many, many options. And you can do thermography, and you can do some other scans, they're not so damaging. But I would say that fear is probably the worst, and this mindset when you have, like, when something's wrong with you and then you freak out. But it's all, healable, and, cancer did not develop overnight. So you will not die tomorrow. And even if the doctor's trying to present you, if you don't do this and this and this right now, you're going to die. That's not the case, okay? So just take a breath, rescan, what's going on in your life, if you're taking care of yourself properly, and then, do things that you think could be beneficial to your health and fix the problem. All right, and if you need my help, I'm here for you. All right, take care of yourself and beautiful weekend. Bye-bye.